Welcome everyone to this ClickCreate Artist Spotlight. Today we have Derek Perret and Kim Henry. What words describe your artistic style?
I would say that my art is captures of moments of ephemeral performances in nature.
Eric, how would you describe your artistic style?
I have no style. I'm very messy. I've been trying everything, bird photography, food, everything. But at some point I decided, okay, I might stick to just a few things. So I chose what was bringing joy in my lifestyle. So traveling, doing something that is a bit unusual. So I went full in with long exposure, mostly outdoors. I felt that it was it. And 10 years later, I'm not about to stop, so well, I guess that's the style I'm doing. I don't know.
What inspires you to create?
For me, it's been like this since I was a kid. I've always wanted to create things. Well, it's not about photography. The camera is just a tool, okay? But creating something that's just so inside of me, I don't see how I could live otherwise. Even when I was more a computer programmer, I was having so much fun designing interfaces. For me, it was creative stuff also, like designing good algorithms. That's a hard word for me to say. You know my point. Like, I think it's just natural for me. It's not a choice that I've made.
Kim, what inspires you to create?
Similarly to Eric, I think creation is almost a way of being in the world. If I would have to be more precise, I would say my curiosity, my really strong desire to understand my own experience, a desire for connection to nature, but also connection to myself and to others.
What are your goals as a digital artist?
I think one of my main goals has always been to simply inspire people or to be able to move them. So that means, once again, like creating a connection or to allow them to create a connection, be it with themselves or with nature, with a piece, with an experience, or with others.
I'm gonna copy paste what you just said. If I stay in my line, I would say, I'm just looking to have a lot of likes on my pictures. Okay, very square. I'm kidding.
Not true.
I'm kidding. No, I'm sharing everything that you just said. It's beautiful the way you said it, and I'm gonna steal that.
I can paraphrase you though, because something you often say is that you want to inspire people to go outside, to go explore, to go play, to themselves create, which is your own twist to that.
Yeah, well, there's something so satisfying when, like, we do a workshop and then weeks later we receive an email from one of the participants. I'm doing light painting with my grandchildren. And we're like, cool. I don't need more than this. My day is done. Thank you.
What were your goals for this ClickCreate edition?
So Eric and I, one of the things that we're mainly known for is our outdoor light painting at night. With this edition, we wanted to actually try something different because we do a lot of different styles together. The idea of a diptych was very stimulating for us. So we had this project that we created in March 2023 that we didn't release. So we wanted to create this diptych that is drawing the limits of the night.
Yeah, well, long story short, we were in the salt flats of Uyuni, that giant mirror. It's the largest mirror on Earth, so you can see it from space. It's huge. I think it's 100 times larger than the Bonneville Salt Flats. And one morning, it was with my 400mm lens. Kim was far away, and we had the plan to shoot that giant moonset. And we tried that 5 years ago, and it didn't work. It's always cloudy over there, so there was we had no expectation that it would work. And suddenly it happened, it worked, and I was like, what? We got that picture? And we're like, okay, let's do more. We went back on the same night and tried to do the same thing with the sun, with the same distance, the same equipment.
Same framing.
We've been lucky again because still no clouds, perfect conditions, and we tried to align pretty much the same thing. Boom, it was working super well. I was like, it's not even possible. Yeah, we were looking at the transition between one to the other. We were like mesmerized, like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, it was almost hard to believe because it's something that we had in mind that we did on the field, but that we didn't look at the pieces for 8 months, 10 months maybe. The two images, one right before the sun was setting and the other one during the moon set. So right before the end of the twilight of the morning, they basically draw the limits or the boundaries of the night, which is the time where we create all the rest of our art. And personally, I'm kind of fascinated by the ideas of like the concepts of transitions, in-betweens, the kind of the mystery of what we don't see. We thought it was like a perfect way to play with the concept and with the theme of the month.